Today we have a very exciting opportunity to unbox and review legendary bow Scorpius Turkish G7. This bow is not in production anymore. I was very lucky to get one of this bow from Zayra Achery, and because the bowyer is no longer producing the same type. But this type, Scorpius G7, has a very good feedback from customers and also have no bad news from people who are using this bow. So I was very excited when Zayra said that they still have one, so I asked them to send to Ram Archery, and now we have opportunity to unbox and review it. Okay, let's do it together. Now let's open this Scorpius bow. This is the package. Just cut it. Don't make it too big. Just a shallow cut. Okay. So this is actually Hungarian bow in Turkish style, and people say that the bowyer is no longer producing this. Okay, now we unbox it. We got the bow. Let's open this. So what we have inside the package, we got one string. Okay. And we got the bow. As you can see, this is Scorpius Turkish G7. You can see this C-style curvature for Turkish bow. This kind of curvature, C-style curvature, is coming from Ottoman Empire, the design, and we still have it till now. So this is Scorpius. Before we string it, let's measure the length of the string first. Okay, let me string it. 44 inches, the string length. Good. Now let's try to string it. This bow size is 51 lbs at 28. So 51 lbs, I hope it's not hard to string. Let's try. Okay, let's try. Very easy to string. Now we have it. So now you can see the symmetry of this bow, and also you always have to check whether this bow is straight or not. This very straight, beautiful Turkish bow. Let's see the other dimension of this bow. Now let's measure the knock to knock. Yep. So the knock to knock is at 47.5. Okay? This is the Scorpius G7 Turkish bow. Now let's try to draw it. Wow. Very smooth, but you can feel the power. The power of this bow is very, very, very high. It has the power. So this bow looks like this bow have a low breast height. It's quite low. So let's measure the breast height. The breast height is 6.5 inches. It's quite low breast height. That's why when I draw, I feel like hard at the beginning, but it's quite smooth, smooth, smooth. Okay? What about the draw length? Let's try. Maybe this one is 28, 29, 30, 31. Can we draw it? Okay? Be careful, don't do dry fire, just test the draw. So at 30 inches, maybe still good for full draw, but I think for 31, it's becoming harder to do the full draw. Let's try an arrow. So this is 30 inches arrow. Let's try if it can fully draw it. Yeah, we can. This is 31 inches arrow. Let's try if we can fully draw it. Yes, but hard. Very hard. Okay. So this is the Scorpius G7 Turkish bow from Hungarian. So actually this bow is very similar with Fatih Hizli, if you remember. So I have one here, Fatih Hizli. So this one is Fatih Hizli. This one is Scorpius. You can compare. Okay. In terms of curvature, it's very similar, but looks like knock to knock Fatih Hizli is longer. String also longer. Very similar model. Of course they are similar because based on information I have from Zayra, actually Fatih Hizli bowyer is the same bowyer who made the Scorpius. So Fatih Hizli is also built by Scorpius. So today we will review more on Scorpius Turkish G7. We already have review about Fatih Hizli before in Zayra Achery channel. You can see the previous video. But let's see closer about this beautiful bow. So let's take a look about this Scorpius G7. This is the Siyah. So it's quite thin Siyah, thinner than my finger. And then this is the place to put the string. And there is some motif here, Meikarta style. And this is the uniqueness of Scorpius G7. It has some holes, many holes here. Let's count how many holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe 7 generation. I don't know. But what is the purpose of this hole? Actually, because of this quite thick Siyah, maybe to reduce the mass, you can make a hole to reduce the mass, perhaps. Or maybe it's just accessories. But also I think it's something to do with the vibration or to reduce the hand shock. If I know the bowyer, I will ask that question. And if you see here, the string bridge is quite high. So I think it's like 1 centimeter high of string bridge with some, give some letter here before the wood. So the string is safely positioned at this string bridge. So this is the Siyah. So it's actually wood laminated. 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 layers laminated at the Siyah. And then this is the limbs. It's quite thin limbs. Okay, you can see the front side of the limbs here. Okay, it's a clear motif. Okay, beautiful. And then the handle. The handle has no grip, it's just a pure wood, and there is an inserted wood here on the top as an ornament. You can see here the handle. It's just give for arrow pass, give some leather here, synthetic leather. The handle is very fit to my hand. I feel like very comfortable. And this one is the limbs again. This is the left side. Okay, you can see from left to right slowly. Okay. Okay. Good. So this is the string. It gives us here the knock point. Okay. I think the string is Flemish string, Astroflight. Okay, let's check the vibration. very less vibration in my hand. Okay, maybe that is the purpose of the 7 holes here. Okay, now let's go to the shooting place to test the accuracy and the performance of this bow. Okay, now let's do the shooting test. I have some arrow here, many type of GPP, but unfortunately I don't have 28 inches arrow, so all of arrow here is actually above 30 and above. Let's try 30 inches arrow. This one is actually with 8 GPP, grain per pound. So let's try. Can you see the accuracy? Very good. Let's try again with 8 GPP. Wow. More. Can you see the accuracy of this bow? I think this bow has very good power and also accuracy. Try. Now we try this arrow. This is 10 GPP. Let's try to hit the head. 30 inches, 10 GPP. Try again. So hit the center. Try again. 10 GPP, 30 inches. Full draw. And you see, accuracy of this bow is very good. All of the arrows are nearby. One more, 10 GPP. Okay? So for 30 inches, I think it performed very, very well. But what about for 31? Let's try. So let's try 31 inches. But the arrow there is very crowded, so I have to find the angle if I don't want to break other arrows. Full draw. See? It's quite too many arrows on my target. This target is actually 8 meters, so this one is 31. This is 31 at 7 GPP, so the accuracy is not really. Let's hit the center. I don't want to hit the arrow. I don't want to hit the arrow. Don't broke another arrow. Okay. So try again for 31. See? Last one. Let's try. Okay, done. My first impression of this bow, highly accurate and powerful. It has the strength. Okay? I'm lucky that I have one of this because it's no longer in production. So see you in the other ram archery session. Bye.